There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hey, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and I have a couple matches here to share with you today against BetterEdThanSmeg, and they're sped up pretty quickly. He's going to lead with his max speed, max special attack, Life Orb Mantine, and go for the Harder Pump, which is exactly the sort of thing BetterEdThanSmeg would do. But I'm going to revenge perfectly with that Choice Bandit skill link Chinchino, who is a scary mother trucker, I tell you what. Now it's Eviolite Monkey Thing versus Arbok. Arbok clearly wins, but he's going to get the burn hacks, which is kind of annoying. But I'm just going to hard switch into Lopunny, who has base 82 defense, so he can actually take a Mach Punch or two, and get the Healing Wish off on Jesse, and lower his attack again. So that's cool. And now I'm going to get my coil, and he's going to try for the burn hacks, and he's not going to get it this time, thankfully. I'm going to go for Gunk Shot, and it does pretty good damage, really. I mean, I only have +1, and his defense is like +2 or 3, so that's pretty respectable damage there. I'm going to coil some more, and then Gunk Shot, and this time I'm going to get that 30% Poison Hacks, which is pretty needed, because this monkey is pretty chunky. And then I'm going to take him down with Gunk Shot. And he's going to bring out his trademark Pokemon Crumpets, the pile of sludge, but with +2, that is apparently going to be enough to take it out. He's going to bring out his Eviolite Prinplup. Surprisingly, I can take that out, just because Gunk Shot base power is so high with stab and everything. I'm going to Sucker Punch his Choice Banded Birdie, which does quite a lot of damage with the return. And then I'm going to finish him completely with a Gunk Shot on his Treebeard. So that is the first match, which was just a simple sweep. This is the match that came afterwards, and this match is pretty insane. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to lead with Ditto. Unfortunately, he has no Stealth Rocks or anything, which is what I was hoping for. He does have the Aqua Tail, though, so I'm going to U-turn, expecting him to go for that and go into Ferrothorn, but he's going to U-turn expecting the same thing, so that kind of sucks. And then he paralyzes my Ghost while I make, I don't know, so he gets up his rocks and paralyzes my Ghost, which is absolutely terrible. Now I'm going to switch into Ditto, which is something you shouldn't do, by the way. Don't hard switch into Ditto, it's going to get killed. Yeah. Only switch when you can do it absolutely safely, because Ditto cannot take hits. Let's see, Gengar takes out his Flying Bat thing, which shows how powerful Gengar is. If it wasn't paralyzed, I'm gonna critical hit his Cobalion here, which really matters. Really matters. It's a big game changer. I'm going to make the biggest bonehead move ever. Hard switch into Ditto. He's going to see that coming from miles, and Earth Power. So now I'm out of a Ditto, which means his dragons are free to step all over my team, which is pretty much what Ditto is. It's Dragon Insurance, Scarf Ditto with Imposter. I'm going to land the Leech Seed, though, which is a very important thing. And he's going to sub, so he is sub Dragon Dance. I think Dragon Dance 3 attacks with Lumberry is actually a stronger thing, but Lumberry does not help you against Leech Seed, so being able to land that 90% Leech Seed is absolutely incredibly important for me, because it's the only way I can damage this guy. switch into Ferrothorn to Wish Heal him, and I'm feeling all smart because I'm like, oh, you're going to take Iron Barb's damage, and then, you know, Earthquake, which is a long-range physical attack, which those exist, by the way, which do not activate Iron Barbs. Then I'm going to make another Bonehead move. Bonehead. He must be at +3 DDs at this point. Yeah. I just thought Hydreigon would outspeed everything because Hydreigon Choice Scarf, but that's not going to be the case, and he's going to get a turn of Leftovers Recovery, which is not going to help me out, really. So now it's Alomomola versus Haxorus. Manos, the Hands of Fate. I was going to name this guy $2 Horror because his shiny sprite looks terrible. But you know, I was like, screw it. I wanted to name this thing Manos in the first place, and if you look at its fins, they're friggin' giant hands. And yeah, Manos, the Hands of Fate is one of my favorite movies, so there. So yeah, I'm gonna Wish Leech Seed Stall, actually, his Haxorus, and it's going surprisingly well. By this point, I said in Skype, I said good game, because they're you know, before, the chances of me doing anything at all were pretty bleak, and they're actually still bleak if I do manage to stall out this dragon, which I actually do right here. So yeah, Alomomola can stall out Haxorus. The more you know. Now, we were both surprised to see that Alomomola outsped Jellicent, because we didn't really think it would, but I guess it does. So I'm going to Toxic him while he's got a sub, which is absolutely dreadful for him. But good for me because I think at this point he still has like 4 Pokemon. So I'm losing pretty incredibly bad. Because I made all of those bonehead moves, and because Ed is awesome, he can tell when you're going to switch out, and then he's just going to paralyze you and do terrible things to you. And the real stinger about it is that at BetterEdThanSmeg, he never builds a team. Like, he never puts thought into a team, and yet his teams kick your ass. Like, it's insult to injury, really. But he actually did. He said he put thought into this team, which I thought was kind of interesting, because this team looks more like one of his grab bag, jumbled, I just play who I want to play with teams, which is basically what he does. Now this part is actually pretty crucial, so I'm going to have to narrate this. I need to get at least a +1 speed boost from Flame Charge to take out his Hydreigon, and his Heatran, I'm assuming. But yeah, the way Heatran switched out before, when I sent in Emboar, should have told me he was Choice Scarfed, but no one runs Scarf anymore, right? Ed does. He's going to go with a Hidden Power, and he thought it was Hidden Power Electric, but it's Hidden Power Grass. So because of that, because he forgot his Hidden Power, he's going to lose the match that he should have won, by all respects. I locked my way out of that. But yeah, Emboar. Oh man. Emboar and I have a little thing. We have history. If you go back to videos of mine that are like over a year old, I'm using him in Standard. Like, I don't give a crap. a shit crap. But yeah, that's going to be it. Comment, rate, sub if you want. Have a good Thursday, I guess it is now. Alright, toodles.